Or like, what does that look like when you're trying to deal with all of that ramping up and you're also still in high school? Because you didn't drop out.
Right. So when the app started ramping up, luckily it was towards the end of my junior year. So summer came. I actually flew to San Francisco with Henry, which is where we met, and I was there all of July. So that helped growth massively, just locking in for the whole month of July. But now I'm in high school and the company is bigger than it ever was. So it is difficult. I had a test today, I have a test tomorrow. I try to make some time to study for them, but I prioritize the company.
That makes sense. What's been the coolest moment so far in running the company?
There was one particular moment that stuck out, one big thing that it blew my mind. So a few weeks ago at my school, the alumni came who are now in college. They were seniors last year, and they were here to tell us, the seniors this year, about their experiences at college. So it was cool. They gave a nice talk. People were saying, like, yeah, college, so exciting. After, someone came up to me and he showed me his phone. He was like, yo, bro, thank you for making Cal AI. I actually use it. I like it. It's like, oh, cool. That's awesome, man. Thought he might have just saw something online, maybe an influencer, and knew it was me. Then he showed me his phone, and this guy had a streak of 70 days straight. He used Cal AI and was logging his food. That was the biggest streak I had ever seen in any user that I had met in person. Plus, this was a guy that I actually knew from my school, and I wasn't that close friends with him. But the fact that he was using it and 70 days straight, that blew my mind.
Yeah, it's always different when you like see people using your own product out in the wild, and it's, you know, it's not like a paid promo, or it's not like someone in some other country, but they're like actually just standing in front of you and they use it.
Right. I mean, I had met many people that would scan their food, thought it was a cool scanning experience, but having tracked meals for 70 days straight was crazy to me.
And then on the complete opposite side, what's been one of the worst moments of trying to have, or what's one of the worst moments of having built it up over 8 months?
There have been no massive pitfalls yet. Of course, like every company, we have had dips and stumbles along the way, but nothing devastating. One of the bigger ones maybe was that we found an A/B test that showed free trials were actually a lot better than not showing free trials. And so switching to free trials messed up how we were optimizing our meta search ads. So we had to restart to zero for those campaigns. But I'd call that a small stumble. It's not a massive setback. So the biggest thing, or the biggest negative that may have came out of this company, is the fact of how much time I'm spending on it while it's my senior year of high school. Everyone's hanging out with their friends, spending the last memorable moments, especially over the summer. While they were all hanging out, I was in San Francisco working on the company. And I think it's a sacrifice that needs to be made.
Yeah, I mean, you have extraordinary results right now, and you don't get that by doing average things, right? I think it's part of the game. Everyone goes through it at some point or another.
I agree.